Good morning everyone, this is Jinu here with the weekly updates for Karvi Commodities. Gold prices remained under pressure for most part of the week due to continuous sell-off and recovery in US economy as well as declining China's demand. During the week, gold traded in the range of $1,080 to $1,098 per ounce. In later part of the week, market recovered from earlier losses after the release of non-farm payroll data. For the week ahead, gold futures are expected to show some positivism which is not sustainable, so it is expected to resume its downward trend. Silver. Unlike gold, silver traded positively during the week, taking cues from both base metals as well as gold. So for coming week, we are expecting some gains in this sector. Energy sector crude oil. On weekly basis, WTI and Brent lost 7% each. Global overproduction, negative DOE inventory data pulled down the prices. As the crude oil has already touched its multi-month lower level, some intraday pullbacks has been expected during the week. But overall, the market scenario is in bearish tone as the economy has an eye on Iran's nuke deal. Base metal sector. During the week, almost all the base metal traded down. Aluminum and nickel traded down by 1.6%, while copper traded down by 1.4%. Zinc was the worst performer among the base metal sector. Zinc and lead traded down by 3.13% as well as 0.47% respectively. The key reason for the bearish tone was Fed's optimism regarding rate hike. For the coming week, we are expecting the same downward trend for aluminum, copper and zinc. While for nickel and lead, we are expecting to trade on a range bound. Next, oil and oilseed sector. During the week, oil and oilseed sector traded down. Soybean prices fell down by 2.5%, soya oil by 1.43% and RMC by 2.39% on account of sluggish export demand. Upcoming week, we are expecting the oil and oilseed sector to trade on a lower note on account of subdued demand and good crop conditions. Spices sector, turmeric and jeera. Turmeric futures extended the bullish trend for second consecutive week. Even if the market witnessed downtrend during the midweek, on account of short covering, the week ended by 4% up. As per trade sources, the arrivals are coming into the spot market. So for the coming week, we are expecting the same scenario to be continued and we are recommending to buy from the lower side. Jeera futures remained down during the week. Selling pressure and slow buying in the market supported the bearish scenario. For the coming week, we are expecting the same scenario to be followed due to the reduced buying interest and low export demand. So we are holding a bearish sentiment for the coming week. Next, soft sector, sugar and cotton. Sugar futures traded on a positive note for second consecutive week on follow-through buying. During the week, central government planned to make sugar export mandatory for all the mills. Further, PM asked Food Ministry to prepare for contingency plan for sugar industry. On spot market, active buying was witnessed ahead of festive season. So for the coming week, we are expecting the same scenario to be followed because of all the above mentioned factors. Cotton futures traded on a positive note during the first part of the week on short covering. However, gains were not sustained during the week because of the bearish factors of ample supply and low demand. Area and cotton cultivation lacking due to unfavorable condition. For the week ahead, market will be under pressure despite low acreage. The stocks are very high in the market.